taking one of the last looks at my tiny pond here in the side yard. I'm going to take out all these marginals before it freezes any night now, and I'm going to show you how I prepare them for winter. Okay, so I'm going to take advantage of some of this beautiful sunshine today and trim the roots off of these guys before I tuck them away for winter hibernation. They're just probably going to die over the winter anyway, this exposed business, so I just roughly trim them to the size of the pot. Of course, they'll be repotted and divided in the spring, but for now, just gonna get them ready to be tucked away to bed. Here's the curly rush. This one is really grown out of its pot, so we're going to cut this quite a bit right now, just using pruners. And, oh, I'm dropping it. Cutting it all off. And here's the taro. This is a little different in that it's a set of bulbs, and we're going to cut off all this beautiful growth and trim these roots, which are awesome. They're red, pink, purple, just like the taro itself. I'm excited to divide this up in the spring and put it in the new pond. But for winter, we're gonna store it in a plastic bag in the garage and let it sleep. Hopefully it'll have a nice slumber. It did really well last year in my basement. Here are some water hyacinth. These did so well in the pond. I'm going to throw a few in my aquarium and see what they do, and the rest will just be composted. They tend not to live very long in the aquarium. Slate panels that I just buy at, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's. They're in the tile section, and they're just like 12 by 12 pieces of slate that I break up, and I think they're so gorgeous for so many projects. Alright, so I'm going to dump this out and then show you how I'm going to process it. This lotus is one I grew from seed this year. I don't know yet what variety it is. It hasn't bloomed. So hopefully next year it'll be in the pond and it'll bloom. So let's get them ready for their winter slumber. So this one I've had for 2 years, and I can see that it's reproduced, and where it once had one central bulb, now it's got one over here, looks like one there too, and then the central one, so, oh, maybe one down there too. In the spring for sure I'm gonna split this up. So for winter, all I'm going to do is take off dead leaves from trees and cut off the pads, and then we're going to put it in a plastic bag and say goodnight. This is a fertilizer spike that I bought the first year I had it, and now it's kind of entrenched in there. So when I take this all out in the spring to break it up, I will pull that out. But for now, I'm just going to leave it in. that's ready. And here's the lotus. You can sort of pull these, but I'm really trying not to pull the bulb out, so I'm just gonna cut them. I have never overwintered a lotus. This will be new. And exciting. But water lotus are very hardy, so I'm not concerned. I'm just looking forward to spring. Got the taro and the lotus in one bag, and the water lily in the other bag. You can use black trash bags, you can use white trash bags, you can use things that aren't plastic. What you want to do is keep them dry and cool over the winter and dark. I have had them in my basement before, and now that I have a garage, I put them in the garage. We're in zone 5 here, and either one works. So I would look it up online for your zone and see, but you know, a basement is maybe 55 degrees at the coldest, and the garage it's got to be freezing. It's not attached to the house. So they are very hardy, but I would just look up for your area what temperatures they can take, and I'm going to just nestle them under some shelving in my garage now, and I won't open them again until early spring. Okay, so I have brought the indoor plants, or the indoor for the winter plants indoors, and here's that curly rush. It's in a aquarium with no water, of course. This is a very old tank, a very leaky tank. I've tried to seal it, it doesn't want to be sealed. So it's in here with a pitcher plant, and it's got a lid on the top and an LED light, and the rush itself is in tap water. And we're just going to try to keep it in here, limp it along for winter. I'm not sure if it will enjoy all the humidity. If not, I'll pull it out and put it in this other tub, which is right over here. These guys are going to live in here and be nibbled on by my cat for the winter. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me tuck away my plants for the winter. See you next time.